Do you believe the DJI Mini 5 Pro could offer almost 1 hour of flight time on a single battery? The official label submitted by DJI for FCC certification has leaked, and it reveals something absolutely insane. A 4,680 mAh battery rated at 33.5 watts-hour. That's a massive leap compared to the Mini 3 and Mini 4, which already featured 2 battery versions with impressive flight time. In this video, I'm going to show you everything this leak has revealed, and what it means for the future of the newest member of the Mini lineup, which already has a scheduled release date. Recently, this image was leaked on the social network X, clearly showing a standard label used on DJI drones. It contains several important details, such as the drone model, the official identification code, battery specifications, and the certification numbers from regulatory agencies responsible for approving devices that emit electromagnetic waves, such as the FCC, which stands for the Federal Communications Commission of United States. Let's start by analyzing this piece of information about the Mini 5 Pro's battery specs, because it's extremely relevant and opens up a range of possibilities. The first thing we can do is compare it with the electrical characteristics of the previous models. According to the label, the Mini 5 Pro will have a 7.16 volts battery. Based on this information, we can estimate that it's a 2S lithium-ion battery, since each cell has a nominal voltage of around 3.7 volts. In this aspect, there's nothing new. It's the same configuration used in previous models. The other piece of information is the most important one, the capacity. The Mini 5 will have 4,680 mAh, which is equivalent to approximately 33.5 watt-hours. That capacity is nearly double compared to the previous models, which had 2,453 mAh and a power rating of 18.1 watt-hours. With that power, both the Mini 3 Pro and Mini 4 Pro can reach a flight time of 34 minutes. Based on those numbers, we can make a mathematical projection that gives us an impressive result: 62 minutes of flight time, making the Mini 5 Pro the first drone to break the 1-hour barrier. But of course, that number isn't realistic, because the Mini 5 Pro will have more electronic features than the previous models, like a LiDAR sensor, artificial intelligence, and more powerful motors. So if we take into account the power consumption of these new features, the actual flight time will likely be a bit lower. To estimate that, let's use the Mini 3 standard as an example. It doesn't have obstacle avoidance sensors, and without those, it can reach up to 38 minutes of flight time. That's about 9% more than the Pro model. If we apply the same percentage to reduce the theoretical 62-minute flight time of the Mini 5 Pro, we get around 5 minutes less, bringing the final estimate to 57 minutes. I believe this is a pretty realistic number for the Mini 5 Pro's actual flight time. This is the scenario when it comes to electrical specifications, but let's use this table to talk about a physical characteristic: weight. The standard batteries for these drones weigh 80.5 grams, but we also know that there are plus batteries, which offer extended flight time. These have a capacity of 3,850 mAh, 28.4 watt-hours of power, and weigh 121 grams. The flight time of the Mini 4 Pro increases to 45 minutes, the Mini 3 Pro goes up to 47 minutes, and the Mini 3 Standard reaches up to 51 minutes. However, with the Plus battery, the total weight of these drones exceeds 250 grams, reaching around 286 grams. And this raises an important question: will the Mini 5 Pro no longer be classified as a sub-250 grams drone? There are a few possibilities. The specs on the leaked label might already refer to the maximum capacity of a possible Plus battery, meaning the Mini 5 Pro could actually come with a lighter, lower capacity battery just to stay under the 250 grams threshold? Or maybe DJI is about to pull off some kind of miracle, building the Mini 5 Pro with ultralight materials to offset the added weight of this more powerful battery? We'll only know the real answer in September. On this label, we can also find the FCC registration number of this drone. Using it, I did some digging, and I was surprised by what I found on their website. It's actually possible to access all the official documents from the Mini 5 Pro's certification process, and I discovered several important pieces of information. For example, this document, an official proof of certification for the DJI Mini 5 Pro, shows that the drone was approved on May 21st of this year. You can also access several reports detailing the radio frequency emissions of each antenna on the drone. And here's another interesting detail. The certification process actually started back in December of last year. This same document confirms that the label we saw is real and was officially submitted by DJI for FCC approval. In this document, we can also see the position where the label will be placed on the drone, inside the battery compartment. But in practice, what conclusions can we draw from this new information? The first and most important takeaway is that this is the first leak coming from official regulatory agencies, and it confirms that the Mini 5 Pro is already certified in the telecommunications area to be sold in the US. Based on previous launches, we know that this is one of the final steps in the bureaucratic process, and it shows that the project is moving smoothly toward its planned release in September. Until now, the only clues we had about the Mini 5 came from this, a post made back in December by Jasper Ellens, which revealed some interesting details, such as the approximate release window, a new LiDAR sensor with 2 separate windows, a redesigned camera, and more powerful motors with a quick-release propeller system. Only 4 months later, he posted the second image of a Mini 5 Pro doing field tests on the streets of China. Due to the low quality of the photo, it's hard to see many details, but by slightly improving the resolution, you can compare it to a Mini 4 Pro and notice it's missing the side flaps on the camera. This makes me think DJI might be preparing something new for this gimbal. Could it have a camera capable of rotating 360 degrees? Implementing this feature shouldn't be too difficult, since even the small Osmo Pocket already has a gimbal that rotates 360 degrees, capturing beautiful cinematic shots. Besides that, it also has a 1-inch sensor camera, which proves it's technically possible to put the same sensor in the Mini 5, greatly improving image capture in low-light environments. In May, Igor Bogdanov made the third leak about the Mini 5 Pro, and it's a video showing 2 Mini 5 prototypes on a testing table, proving that the final adjustments are underway. In this footage, we can see they'll be compatible with the well-known RC2 controllers, which have a range of 20 kilometers. However, rumors have also surfaced that the new RC Pro 2 controller, recently released in the Mavic 4 Pro Creator Combo, will also be sold separately and will be compatible with all DJI drones using O4 technology. This opens up the possibility of DJI creating a new combo, the Mini 5 Pro Creator, which would come with this new controller, potentially boosting the Mini 5's range up to 30 kilometers. The Mini series has truly earned its place in the drone market, thanks to a combination of features that make it stand out. It's reliable, compact, foldable, has excellent range, long battery life, great stability, and impressive image quality. Most importantly, it's an entry-level drone that comes in multiple versions at relatively affordable prices. If you remembered any other technical detail you'd like me to cover, drop it in the comments. I read them all and I'll make sure to include it in the next video. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to hit the like button, and make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Thanks for watching.